Hello and welcome to Nature Biofoods, all of you in Switzerland, partners from Helvetas and Rice Miller Brunnen. I'm excited and happy to walk you through today in our plant. Nature Biofood is one of the leaders and pioneers of organics. So we started this movement in 1997 and since then we've been leading this supply chain. Today we have a significantly large contribution to the Indian rice exports that happens from India. Of course, thanks to the partnerships that we have around with Co-op, Rice Miller Brunnen, along with various sustainability projects with Helvetas that we have. I'm happy to walk you through in our plant today, and before that we need to do the drill like we do this everywhere. So here we are. Okay, so we're going to pass through the air shower here. This is a very standard protocol when you enter inside the facility where the packing happens. So if there is any dust or contamination on your body, it gets showered off with the air, and there is a chamber and we have to pass through that 16 seconds of air shower as a protocol to enter the facility.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of noise here because it's a live plant and the cleaning happening right above us. The chambers that you see across, there are about 6 chambers. These are called CO2 chambers. As you know, this is a 100% organic dedicated plant where we cannot use any chemicals or pesticides. So we use the state-of-the-art technologies of carbon dioxide mixed with high pressure. So these 6 chambers is just before the product is packed into the finished goods. They are stored in these chambers. There are 30 metric tons each, so 30,000 kilos each chamber, and there are 6 of them. So just before it is packed inside the big bag here, the product is treated with high pressure to the levels of about 20 to 30 bars for about 4 to 5 hours. And what that process does is it kills any live weevils if it is there. It kills any live eggs which is there. Now we will be walking towards various equipments that we have for X-ray, for Sortex, for cleaning, and of course the plant is built vertically, so we will have to walk upstairs. Let's come in. We are here in the Sortex room. We have state-of-the-art technologies by Buhler, Switzerland and Satake. What this process does is actually taking out the rice which is not in the right color. The output of this product is that any immature grains, any green grains or any non-brown colors or any unified color is then taken out. So this is all what is the finished good, and this is all what is the rejects. There are different ways in which the optical sensors are getting activated and the rice is passing through them. Usually, every plant has critical control points and OPRPs. So this metal detector acts as an OPRP for our plant before the product is actually moved into an X-ray room, where I'll be taking you through now, which is a final critical control point in our process. So we have these test pieces here that you can use. We have rubber balls for various test pieces which you can take it out, put it inside this product, this chain, and the product is then passes through the head of the X-ray, which is right here. It passes through the X-ray, it detects if there is any foreign contamination or foreign material which is there, and then it passes through the rejection chute or the finished goods chute. So this packaging line number 3 where we are entering to is filling exactly 1200 kilos per bag. We have specially drafted this. We were the pioneers in India to have brought this high strength bags in India, which could produce close to about 1200 kgs per bag here, pass through all the checks and systems. This is the auto weigh, where the bags are well weighed, automatically weighed, and then once the PLC does say about that 1200 kgs have been stored inside the bag, this is then further stored in the finished good area. All of the bags are in the form of the finished good from our side, which will become a raw material for a partner such as Rice Miller Brunnen, who will be packing it in their own packaging or for various other customers of theirs. Every bag is traceable back to the farm. So after all the action that you saw on the processing line and the equipment, state-of-the-art equipments that the rice passes through, it is stored into this place. This place is where the material is kept, the labels are checked, the quality control happens before the exit.
All the stacks that you see behind me are actually in cocoons, as we call it. These are state-of-the-art technology by a company called Grain Pro in Philippines. What they do is the rice which is stored here are covered with cocoons and it's sealed. So there is no oxygen inside. There is a CO2 which is flushed inside. And usually the rice is kept here for the product to be tested again. So we are here in our IPQC lab, Incoming Product Quality Controls. This lab is 100% integrated with the operations that we just saw. The samples are taken out every 2 hours, every 1 hour, depending on different machines and different places in the supply chain, and the product is brought in here and tested on various aspects. So there are various tools. I'm going to talk about maybe how do we measure the CAT value and the moisture. The equipment here tells you about the moistures that we have here. So the rice has about 12.1% moisture. Similarly, we can also do the CAT value here of the product. CAT value is usually the amount of polishing that has been done, or in a way, how white the rice is. So you're going to take out sample, put it up there, put it inside the lab to get a CAT value of 48.1. So these are certain standards that been given to the operations team here at Nature Biofoods to achieve a degree of polishing or a CAT value which they all have to achieve and which is getting tested here. Of course, machines do a wonderful job, but we really have to see how the efficiencies of the machines are coming out to be. So these manual sorting is happening on each and every lot. There are samples that have been drawn out from the bags and manually they have been sorted by very trained professionals on rice. They understand the varieties, they understand the problems related to the varieties, and that's what we can do here.